Oh, wow, I was just muted. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Intoxicated Gaming. I am Buster, and I am with Primal. Hey, where's Primal at? Oh, yeah, he's getting me my next drink. We actually started drinking about an hour before game time. So, yes. Wait, no, this is my third.
Yeah, that is your third.
Yes, it's my third drink. All right, Primal's back. He's getting his headset on. All right, there we go. Hey, Primal, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good.
All right, so we are continuing on with Mass Effect Andromeda. Uh,
Let's check out the email terminal.
hold on, I don't even have the sound on yet. I was gonna give a little more commentary, but hey, whatever. Let's just get into it. All right, hold on. There we go. All right, so where are we at?
We
This
haven't
point?
even left the Nexus yet. We're
Okay.
still on the Nexus. But we're inside the Tempest.
Hold on. Go back in that room and run around. Okay, listen to the footsteps. You know what that sounds like?
What?
A racquetball court with a little rubber ball. Ding, 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 ding.
You know they use
And we are joined by our third cohort, or co-host.
co-host.
Wow,
Yeah,
boy, this stuff is getting me. Um, yes, our little puppy dog Atlas. Hi, Atlas. How's it going?
Now only if we got him some like dog-like gaming headphones.
Too bad we can't
Departure
get him.
trajectory locked, Nexus Control.
Too bad we can't get him
Time
to,
for
like,
introductions.
speak.
You must be Ryder, Callow Jack. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but
I
it'll
had to
take a
turn the
Pathfinder's
volume down.
guidance to see us through Helios.
Yes, puppy, hi.
He's giving you kisses.
Yes, he's giving me kisses. That's my puppy. That's my puppy. Yeah, no open tongue. Okay.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud.
Is he
I was
wishing
test
you
pilot
luck?
for the Tempest's
Good luck.
early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she
Yeah,
performs
he
out
wants
here.
attention. He's like, you're gonna ignore me for the next 3 hours.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant.
Okay, puppy,
Just
go play
swipe,
with your
touch
bow.
a destination
Go
here,
find your rope,
and the
bud.
nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized.
Should we
for a
have Alexa
Pathfinder.
turn on a light?
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone
look.
ready for something this big?
He found his rope.
Drop. 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 You have a clear shot.
I have a clear shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want your rope? Do you want your rope? Go get your rope. No. He's
like
a
that.
smart dog. Go get your rope.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring
One thing
successfully.
I do know is that the female Solarians
science and
don't
monitoring
look
stations
that
look
much
fine.
different from the male
Lexi's
Solarians.
reporting in.
Helm is green.
Except
Gil
for their
reports
voice.
the drive
That's
core is
about it.
online.
This is it, Ryder.
What's
the
up?
Tempest is yours.
The
Unless
difference
you've got
between
something
male
to say
and
for the
female
log.
Solarians.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Okay, so what are they doing? They're getting on the Tempest, and where are they going?
Eos. A failed outpost planet that they're trying to get a functioning outpost on.
Gotcha.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Unlike Mass Effect, where it's like, you know, fighting to survive and protect what you have, here we are
To
new
Eos, then.
explorers trying to
What would have been our
put
habitat
Fighting
one?
to survive
Two failed outposts.
Well,
and
not only
protect
fighting-
what you
We have to
have.
turn
not
things around.
only that, but
Gallo, take us in.
we're trying to, you know, explore to see what's out there.
Well, I get that.
And of course, I'm exploring everything because, you know, we have smaller little
Hey,
things.
you know
to
what?
gather.
Wherever they're at, they've gone where no man has gone before. Smack the head.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
This is all pretty cool, actually.
Anomaly detected.
I have to say that the
Tracking a
mapping
huge
and
mineral
everything's a
deposit.
little bit
Different.
better. I mean, I understand Mass Effect Legendary Edition was just a remastered version of an older game. Is this remastered in any way, or is
No.
it? Okay, so this is just a way
This
newer version.
This is its own original game. Commander Shepard is referenced, either male or female, it doesn't matter, they are referenced. Liara Tassoni does have some voice lines in here, because apparently she knew the father of both Sarah and Scott Ryder, Alec
Gotcha.
Ryder. And,
So, okay, so because they're twins, brother and sister,
mhm.
and if you decide to play the female version, you play, what is her name, Sarah?
Sarah. Though
Then
you could always
Scott
choose
is the one that's stuck in
the pod, yes.
the pod. Gotcha.
I mean, you do end up playing as the other twin later down in the story, but the majority you are playing as the one you picked.
Right.
And I'm just getting the, this is all for the side stuff. I basically have to scan 50 planets.
And on a side note, IRL folks, I am celebrating. I ended up getting myself a vape about 3 to 4 weeks ago,
Possibly.
and
Also,
I
you got your
have
fix.
cut my cigarette smoking from a pack and a half a day down to 2 cigarettes a day. I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm trying to cut out all the tar and all that other nasty shit.
As well as stuff that can happen from secondhand.
Yes. And switching to vape, and I've been vaping with about the same amount of nicotine in the vape as a cigarette. Because what I want to do is I want to cut that stuff out, then I want to cut the nicotine out step by step until I'm just vaping
I'm
basically
picking up something.
whatever the base material, base
Getting a scan.
chemical is.
The
It's-
one thing I do hate about EA's legal team or whatever, they put the DLCs that were going to come to this game into a book, all because the game didn't sell that well. I was really excited to see what the
Yeah, you said that the last stream.
Yeah, I know, but I was
Anomaly
really excited to
detected.
see what the quarry arc would have looked like.
You know, that was like way off topic.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, yes, I am down to just vaping and smoking
Satellite
2 cigarettes a
detected.
day, and I'm cutting that out slowly. So Who knows? Maybe today will be the first day that I go with only one cigarette, which is always good news.
It's a good thing I never got onto smoking.
Yeah, it's a good thing you never got into smoking.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
You got a guest behind you.
He's my co-pilot.
He's a needy dog.
Hey, puppy. Yes, you're my co-pilot.
It's a needy dog.
I'm picking up something.
Oh, there it is. Crater.
Probe away. We've got a crater.
Well, I guess you won't be probing Uranus this time.
Yeah, because we're not in the Sol system. We're not in the Milky Way. I'm gonna have to change controllers.
I wonder what the Andromeda version of Uranus is.
Probably a planet that sounds similar to it.
Is it brown?
Oh God, I hope not. Yeah, a friend of mine was supposed to end up shipping his controller out to us, but he hasn't done that yet.
Well, that'd be cool.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Well, folks, as I'm looking at the screen, you can see down below, we are still having our one chip challenge contest.
Probes launched. Tracking
As of right now, we have 1 month to go. Not a single entry. So, I'm going to put this out to you. You do a one chip challenge, I would say you probably have hypothetically close to 100% chance of winning. If we get one entry, you win. No, you don't get all 5 towels, but you will get a decorative hand towel from us.
Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1.
Now,
designated EOS.
If all of you jump at once, then we'll have a ton of entries, then we have a real contest on our hands.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate
And
examination.
if you want
of
the
EOS.
official rules for it and how to enter, go to our Primal's Twitch channel, look for the trailer for the One Chip Challenge, and the rules and description of the rules are in the description of that video.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
It's also on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Gotta get these planets scanned. Don't worry, we'll actually get to actual gameplay too.
That's fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm actually enjoying this game. It's
There's still dialogue. It's just that this one actually has a lot more gameplay than dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, we start out with complete, I mean, yes, there was a small amount of dialogue, but it threw you right into the action.
But hey, this is only one game instead of 3.
Yeah, that's true.
So I won't have to go a whole nother year before I get to play again.
Oh my God.
I don't know what I want to play though.
You said you wanted to do the second Ghostbusters game.
Yeah, I kind of want to, but I don't know.
Probe away.
I might want to wait until it's closer to the
Halloween.
movie coming out.
Well, what happened to the last new one? We haven't seen that one.
The what?
The recent Ghostbusters film that came out. There was a recent one that came out.
I don't think it's come out yet.
So what, they delayed it? For a whole entire 3-ish years?
No, I don't think that movie's out yet.
It was the one
Possible.
After the
Sorry,
female one.
Are you talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Mhm.
We saw that one.
I didn't.
You never saw it?
I never saw it.
I told you we had it. I rented it.
Well, I never saw it. Okay. Who should we take for our squad?
Let's see. Hold on one
I
second.
mean, both Cora and Liam were there when we did the first half, like the introduction, the prologue.
Now, okay,
Vetra.
Vetra.
There's
Sorry.
no N.
Okay, Vetra.
Is a female Turian.
Okay,
The ones that are grayed out, we can't pick.
and Cora's a biotic commando.
Mhm.
I'd say go with the two of them.
Vetra and Cora
They seem to be the most well suited
for combat.
for combat. Yeah.
Well, Liam is a crisis specialist. He's more military than anything.
He can handle himself under pressure, but
See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready.
this calls for Han Solo tactics.
Callow,
Oh my god.
all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
Oh yeah, we do
We'll get
need
a better read on this past
we
in
do
the
need
next
to talk
sad
to
in months.
after this mission. We need to talk to everyone,
To who, everyone?
every crewmate,
Okay.
so that way we can get
What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos.
I wish I could
Can't
actually.
blame them.
I wish in the next
Expected a
Mass
golden
Effect
world,
game,
instead they saw their
even
friends
if they
die.
don't have
Never know how that will
outfit
affect.
outfit picks where we can change their outfit.
Sorry.
I wish we can change their colors.
You okay?
I think I'm still messed up by what happened with my dad.
Yeah.
There hasn't been much time to
starting
process
get
it.
to me.
No,
My arms
I
feel
mean,
like
I think
they're
I'm still
floating.
feeling it. Like
At least I'm not doing the Stevie Wonder bobbing.
hearing things other than Sam.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
I'm trying to keep the volume at
Take
a
us down.
decent level.
You have no idea
Well, if I
how
need
long
to,
I've
I
wanted
can
a
go to
Pathfinder to
settings.
say that.
I might have to do that.
Well, you figure we're talking, and the volume level is almost parallel with us. But
Well, the thing is that you keep raising it when I have
We
it
got this,
down low, so
right?
our voice is what's supposed to be up there. That is not as high as the alerts, because the alerts they're supposed to be able to jump scare us.
oh yeah, I know. I get that.
Speaking of which, you actually
There.
removed the jump scare.
Set us down at this nav point.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You removed the jump scare sound alert for some reason.
I haven't touched that in a while though.
I know.
So there's all these boxes there. What are those? Are those
Shipping
what?
crates.
Yeah, those are shipping crates from the other
Outpost.
outpost.
Honestly, I can't wait until we get better armor. We can actually research the armor and also buy it too. Once we research it, we can then also buy it too.
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. This analysis provides us with important environmental hazards, and ultimately, if you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it
Plus, no
to
pathfinder.
develop new technologies
If
and
Eos is like
upgrades
Habitat
for
7,
equipment,
that
such
signal
as
we
your
scanned
weapons
must
and
be
Holy
connected to the
crap!
atmosphere.
Slow down a second.
We could use the outpost as
It
an
was
antenna to
two
track them
audios
down.
going over one
Let's get
another.
the power
I
off.
know.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
How would they know? They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home.
Okay, what the? Okay, I have 4 points that I can use.
Yay!
I'm going down the combat line for the combat fitness, so that way we can get another holster. Regeneration or consumables? Regeneration.
Yeah.
And then we can, once we reach 5, we can do the holster. So that way we can hold another weapon on us.
These shield masks are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Standard issue.
It's a forward station, Pathfinder, vital for moving resources and vehicle deployment.
We'll need to call some new ones down, once we're away from so many structures.
The research data is what we need to research more armor and stuff like that.
Are we gonna find any survivors?
Possibility.
More than likely. That's a translation.
Got a code lock key.
Andy, it'll get us in.
I just did that by pure coincidence. I'm just exploring right now for resources.
It's inoperable. Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry
So,
to these
as
buildings.
it said on our countdown screen, we are just having what's ever in the fridge, which I did add to. We have some Jack Daniels Down Home Punch and some Not Your Father's Root Beer, which I absolutely love.
It just kicks you like a shotgun.
Another code. Like
No, it's because it's so good you don't even realize you're drinking alcohol until it's too late.
found.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere.
Alright. Game settings. Audio. That seems like a alright.
Yeah, it's just the dialogue's a little loud, but it's not bad. I would say maybe drop it down to about like halfway between the SFX and top. No, top. Between, yeah, right there. That's good. And I can even bring it up just a little bit on the main volume on OBS.
His wife is still in cryo.
No, we've kind of come up, wow. How long have we been streaming? About 23 minutes.
The alcohol is kicking in
Yeah,
like a shotgun.
I'm starting to, I can't talk straight.
Your tongue has stopped working.
No
Yes,
way this
my
has been
tongue
too
is
long.
getting drunk.
Going by call sign records, that shuttle is currently parked in the Nexus. Someone's been naughty.
What?
You said someone has been naughty. They did something that they're not supposed to. That's what he means. What, you thought he did something? You thought he meant something else?
No, they have an interesting dialect, is all I'm gonna say. What is that?
What?
The noise. Is that them trying to keep up with you?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You gotta nitpick everything.
Main door had power,
Well,
but not the
I'm
interior
sorry. It's
Full functionality would
stereophonic,
require an active power
so
relay
it's
station.
surround sound, so you
That
can
means the
hear it
antenna's
in
out
the
of
back
power,
of
too.
my head.
That's what it's supposed to do,
The
though.
logs
I
might
know,
tell us
but when
what's
you
up with
hear
the power
those kinds
relay.
of sounds, you go, "What the hell was that?" Because it just sounds out of place.
Well, I also think it's the alcohol getting to you.
Could be. Could be.
Sandstorm. Radiation. What the hell was Addison thinking sending us here?
Well,
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the
a
power.
partial log,
A
which you
remote
can't turn on
lock
the
is
antenna.
active.
Okay.
The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened.
So now
Let's
we
check
gotta
out
go find
look
out
at
what's
this
going
place.
on. Let's go
It's a
investigate
wasteland.
and get into
The
a fight.
radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
I mean, I thought I could actually scan the Tempest.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, there's actually a bit of dialogue if you jump onto the Tempest.
Really, Ryder?
Structure up ahead. Sam?
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Let us in, let us
Guess
in,
that ship
let
wasn't
us
kept
out,
then.
let us out.
They don't knock.
There are people here?
Yep, there's
We thought
people in
everyone
there.
left was gone.
Of course you did.
Well, we saw a dead
Now
body.
shove off.
Yeah.
Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix
I
all
wish
this.
they would bring out
Call me
a
Clancy.
visual update
Pathfinder,
for
huh?
this game
Like
to
that
actually
changes
make
much.
it look like his
The
facial
Nexus
hair
just
looks
can't
like
let
facial
EOS
hair.
go, can it?
Yeah.
However much it
Because
fails
it looks,
down here.
it looks
I'm
like
tracking a signal that will help EOS.
someone threw
I
up
only
on
need
his
power
face.
for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Sam, our friend Clancy,
Pop,
was he part of the
pop,
outpost team here?
Pop,
No,
pop.
Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed
And
in the
of
hangar
course,
bay.
you have the
So
same
use the
issue
clearance to
from
sneak
what
off
was
the station. Make some
to the
credits on the
Mako.
side.
the
Don't
constant
sound so
boosting.
impressed.
No, I'm not picking on the boosting. It's not bugging me right now, okay? Because I could care less. I'm kind of getting tipsy.
Generator
we're only
interface
half an
possible.
hour in.
Location marked.
Woohoo!
We've got
You should
company.
drink more. You're funnier that way.
I'm out.
Huh?
I'm out.
You're out. Why didn't you say something? I would have gotten some. Alright, folks. I have to go get Primal another drink. I'll be right back.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Okay, let's open this place up.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Alright, salvage. Let's
And
compare.
okay.
Okay, so a rifle does less damage, but everything else is better. And our sniper does the same, so we're not doing any of those.
Guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still talking? We're walking away.
What?
What the heck?
Did you mute it?
Correct.
No.
Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's
That
worth
was
investigating.
weird.
A warning.
Yeah, that
Radiation
was.
levels beyond the perimeter of
I was
Site
like, what
1
the
are
hell
well
happened
above
just
acceptable
now?
limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
Oh, that was a
All the
technical
more reason to
glitch.
see if that alien structure
Yeah.
can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
It's a Mako? They have a vehicle?
Now the power is
Is
restored.
it a Mako?
We can investigate the nearby buildings.
Somewhat not.
And you're gonna jump on the ship again. There you go. Shortcut!
Well, yeah, it is.
Ugh. It's in there.
No, what the frick?
Is it in there? Yes, it's
Special
in there.
requisition, all-terrain scout rover. A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
It's a Nomad.
So shiny.
This
Oh,
must be
because
what
the
Clancy
Mako didn't
meant.
come out
The
until
crate
after
requires
they
an
were
access
gone,
code from a forward station.
right?
Forward
No,
stations
the-
act as emergency
technically
resupply
is
checkpoints.
between
Several are
ME2
currently in
and
orbit.
ME3.
I can call one down.
They left
Let's find a
around
good
between
spot.
ME2 and ME3.
Automated
But
protocols
this takes
activated.
place,
Deploying
you know,
forward station.
like, after, like, the actual time is after
Oh, okay.
ME3. Okay, so loadout,
Forward station.
because we actually do have we have the Pathfinder. Yeah, that our current Predator is more powerful.
Hiccup?
Yeah, I hit a
Downloading
hiccup.
Nomad crate access code.
More Alliance research data.
So now you can actually get in.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice to know. Oh yeah, I love the cheap camera trick. Oh, that's a nut. Oh, I like that.
It has no cannon. There's no offensive capabilities to it.
Still, that's an impressive craft. How do you get in? You hop up. Oh, it's got Lamborghini doors.
Nomad.
And has lights.
Check both forward and reverse, would you?
They both work.
So are you supposed to follow the tracks to see where?
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive.
There we go.
You up there in a snap.
6-wheel? I thought there was only 4-wheel.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boot.
That's kind of cool.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
I wonder if the radiation is coming from the sun.
Oh, so you mean like Chachunka? How most of their radiation came from the sun?
Yeah.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
There, look, up near that scaffolding.
I thought there were some like dead scientists around here that I could scan.
Ugh.
Of course, you're critting every.
I'm sorry. That's all I can hear.
Why can't you just, I don't know, enjoy the game?
I am enjoying the game. I'm enjoying myself too.
I think that's enough.
I'm surprised I didn't break my ankles.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Straight for the grind.
Back up. Literally.
You see how she's sitting on me?
You've come
Huh?
this far.
You see how she's
Just
sitting
let
on
it
me?
ride.
So?
I said straight
I've
for
been
the
studying
grind.
this tech for months.
Yeah, she
I don't
jumped
know
on
how
you.
you activated those glyphs, but you have.
All right, time to get off.
What did you just cut the
Don't like being
conversation
sat
there?
on, huh?
I told her to get
I
off
know.
me.
Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure.
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually. Well, look at that.
I mean, in the
System has stabilized.
Sol system,
I'm
we had
establishing
the
a connection.
Mass Effect relays, as well as the Prothean tech.
Right behind you.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
They have baby bots?
They're called assemblers.
Baby bot do 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 do. Baby
stop.
bot do 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 do.
Stop!
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
Baby bot.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery.
I
I've been
wish they
studying
would
these
actually
glyphs
just
for months,
say
and
the
then you
name
arrive and
you put
poof,
in.
solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Yeah, they don't ever
Huh.
do that because
Atmosphere manipulation?
Commander, it's either for
Maybe.
Commander Shepard,
Fits
it's
the
either
model.
Commander or
All
Shepard.
Remnant tech
Yeah.
is connected.
But for him,
You
it's
interfaced
Ryder.
with this monolith somehow,
right.
and now it's pinging the others.
Well,
If you
it's
wake them
because
up too, they must
I
lead
mean,
to
in-
whatever master
in
soul
I'm
Fallout-
might
sure
fix the
someday,
radiation.
somewhere, somehow,
In
some
Fallout 4,
program.
they can actually, there's pre-recorded lines that Codsworth can say. Like, one time I put Bruce Wayne, and it says, "Hello, Mr. Wayne."
Yeah, but just to be honest, a couple times I've used programming
Interface
that was
with the
supposed to
monoliths,
be able
follow
to
the
read
connection to the source.
a name,
Easy enough.
and
Sure.
No,
like,
these are
Don't
all
piss off
voice
too many
lines.
observers.
Yeah.
They're all voice acted.
well, yeah, but I'm just saying,
Here,
like, you
take
know
my
Not
that,
AI
I'll be-
generated.
you know
or-
that
I've
AI
gotta figure this
generated one that I
interfacing out.
used that was
Yeah,
Just be
online,
careful.
I know.
and
This
it was
planet's
trying to
all
call
kinds
you
of strange.
Primal Va.
Yeah, you had to put a space between the.
Huh?
You had to put a space between.
No, I had to do VEE, V, and then A. But I couldn't remember how the A was phonetically spelled.
Pretty sure it's like AH or something like that.
That's Ah.
Oh, there's a body. And this time I didn't kill him.
You didn't run over him?
A
I
colonist
didn't
from
run
Site
over him
1.
this time.
Radiation cutter.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Like,
Well, so far we've only done
I read
two.
your dossier.
We've only
Dossier,
found two
huh?
of their bodies.
Fancy. So, what's it say?
That's classified.
Uh-huh. Don't start something you can't finish, Arthur.
And I just killed a rodent.
Okay, look. Not starting anything. I'm military, you're not. But
all
we're in
Turians
this
are
together
military.
now. Only thing that counts is getting out of it. If you've got the
Literally, all
skills to help
Turians are
with that,
military.
and it looks like you do, then
Then we're good?
we're good.
Nice work.
All Turians are military, Cora. Don't know what you're trying to do, but pretty sure Vetra qualifies.
We've got targets.
Where? I don't see any targets.
You know what I think we should do for one of the upcoming Intoxicated Gaming is open up a Discord chat. A voice chat.
Site 1 folks were interested
Just
in the
have people talk
monoliths
with
too.
us.
Did they learn anything?
Yeah.
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now
I think that would be kind of fun. If we could get people in here just to chat.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
Okay, these are all the flying type. I love how I can just dash out of damage's way, you know, getting into cover.
I detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
No more remnant nearby. I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Yes! Nice job, Ryder.
I think there's, yep, saw it.
Pavlov, Amira S.
Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
There's 3 of them there.
Boing.
Nice.
Boing.
Looks like that did it.
Boing. Boing. Boing.
Really?
I don't know.
I think
I'm just gonna shut up and drink my alcohol.
Lexi, found another colonist.
I'm almost done.
Okay, so since I don't have an override decryption, this is like Sudoku.
Okay.
So I need to basically I need to put a symbol in, and it can't be in any of the, you know,
Corresponding lines or sections.
Yeah.
Well, that one's the same as those other ones.
No, it's not.
That's the same as the one right next to it.
Yeah, but this one isn't.
No, that one is the same as the one right next to it.
Where? Oh.
Duh. Nope. Nope. Yep. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Can I make a suggestion as far as the Sudoku's concerned? Is that one okay? That one is not in any corresponding lines. Okay.
That one's right there. That one's right there. That one's right there.
And up top.
Yeah, and up top.
So that one's not. So you're good on that one.
That one's right there. That one's right there. That's not in any of them.
Okay.
That one is right there. That one is in none of them.
Okay.
That one's in none of them.
Good.
And we got a success.
Okay.
Interface accepted.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Oh.
Can't drop shit.
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
Shoot them as they
It
fall.
appears to recover the pebbles that rise from the floor.
Okay, never mind. They're really bad.
Not like the, it's not like Cerberus. Really do need another ability.
just me? Or do Kets seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
They must have a link to the remnant tech or something.
Or probably their leader just has a
This area
fascination
can be
with
mined
it.
for resources.
I don't know.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You've played this game before, I haven't.
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil. Remember?
I know. But you spoiling as a hint.
Yeah.
Home, home on the range, where the beer and the gas bags rain,
but there are multiple
where
complications to resolve.
seldom is heard a discouraging word, 'cause
Best
there's
thing about this
nobody
game.
left around.
Best thing about this game, no gas bags.
Darn it. Well, move. Oh, there goes one.
When they sent the first colonists down here, everyone was so excited. After all the shit the Nexus had been through, we finally had something to believe in. Then the reports came back.
This time will be different.
Yeah, I'm more than ready to believe again.
Oh, you know what was celebrated recently that nobody really gave a shit about?
What?
Groundhog Day!
So what are we getting? More winter or more spring?
I don't even know. I wasn't really paying attention.
However, what makes no sense is if the groundhog sees its shadow, we get more winter, but when it doesn't, we get spring. It makes no sense.
No, when he sees the shadow, he gets scared by his shadow. And he goes back into his hole to hide.
Yeah, and then we get more winter.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Wouldn't it be if he sees his shadow, we know there's going to be, daybreak. More, spring. And then if he doesn't, it's more cloud coverage, so more winter.
Okay.
It just makes better sense that way.
It's kind of like this. When the groundhog doesn't see his shadow, he stays out. And in a way, scares away the winter. Because the winter doesn't want to be around when the groundhog is out.
That's stupid.
You know?
Stupid superstition we have.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yes, I know that. I know.
Yes. I don't know how it gained popularity, but over time it did.
Oh, another level up. And we only have 4. I'm gonna wait for the next one.
You know how the groundhog actually leaves his hole? Do you? They they knock on a door. It looks like a little hobbit hole with a door.
Let's get
and they open the door, and some guy who's inside or behind the cage pushes the hedgehog out. Or the groundhog out. Hedgehog. Groundhog.
So stupid.
What's up?
Here's a Krogan. A male Krogan.
Don't you have a female on board?
No. That's on the Nexus.
Oh.
Press of entry.
That was pretty cool.
Hero landing!
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but he
Still
didn't
haven't told me who you are.
Oh, come on, Drax. Stop that.
Vetra.
Good
What are
call
you
on Vetra.
doing here?
I'm with the Pathfinder. That Pathfinder.
A friend of Vetra's a friend of mine.
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor.
So
You'll
he's
forgive me
Nakmor
if
Drac.
I didn't just trust a stranger
Because
from
they
the
always do
Nexus.
their clan
They haven't
first.
exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you
Like with
doing
Rex.
out here?
Or not Rex.
Checking out these monoliths? The cat seemed pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out first, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been
This is actually the first time we've actually seen a Krogan's natural skin on an arm.
I know what they can do.
He taking a tooth?
Yeah, he is.
You know, Drac, we could use someone with your skills.
Tempting as that is,
you see how his arm is?
Too old to be carrying humans through a fight.
You see that, right? That's the first time we actually see that.
What?
His arm, a bare Krogan arm.
None taken.
Well, I mean, if you don't count Grunt's arm.
Particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
I'm so used to Rex's red eyes. If you look at their tongues, it's like, oh, wow. Looks like his head got caved in. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
Yeah, so I have it so their helmets on outside of conversations and their helmets off inside conversations.
Okay. Boing, boing, boing. So what are you, where are you going?
I got to scan the glyphs. These glyphs right here.
Oh.
They don't show normally. As you can see over there, they're just tiny blue dots. Now we're taking some radiation. Now it should be going away. Yep.
I think that's enough.
And hacking.
It's not really hacking.
Nice work.
Done. The monoliths are online and connected to...
another ship.
Lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
You're the one with the shuttle. You're clearly gonna get there before us. And invisible remains. It's kind of cool how the body disappears to clean up, lag, yet they keep the interaction for the remains there. That's nice of them. So that way we don't miss out on anything.
The Golden Wastes.
Yeah, the recall point is around here somewhere.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Before we do that, we have some stuff to do on this planet.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
I'm not real romantic about road hazards. Interesting rocks are just as bad for the Nomad.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
There should be a shuttle around here. Site 2 stuff. There it is.
Crash shuttle ahead. One of ours. I'd know them anywhere.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
Component.
Got a component for Site 2's project.
I actually go to here, go to journal, Helios assignments, Nexus, first murder.
Okay, what did you just do?
I changed the quest objective.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
Because remember we had the first murder we gotta do?
Yeah.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Oh.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Nomad.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments.
Would you just run over?
A Karkin.
DNA identified as Chief
A what?
Reynolds.
A Karkin.
Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
An animal.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps
as soon as they say what they're
nest.
called, you're like,
the chest
what?
piece and his Omni tool
What?
explain his death.
So I have to go by.
You gotta explain this to me.
Those are Karkins.
Okay.
They're like arachnid and.
Why are they coming after you?
They're animals. They're technically hostile
Pathfinder,
towards humans.
this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
There it is.
Pathfinder, the scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Those are Karkins. They're quite disgusting.
They're like little crabs.
Took one out.
I have to say this is kind of interesting.
Confirming initiative equipment, increasing Omni tool assigned to security scanning at the time of death.
Oh, I hate that.
I can assume its data.
I should have
1.
waited, shouldn't
A
I?
standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Nilken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Son of a bitch.
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilken. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Okay.
So
it looks like we have a third slot open.
So at most, he's guilty of attempted murder?
Yeah. He didn't do it, but it's still,
Yeah.
he still technically did it.
No, he didn't technically did it. He attempted to do it.
Well, it still counts as he did it.
No. No. The legality. Do you understand the legality of murder and attempted murder?
This area
No.
can be mined
Attempted
for resources.
murder is you
can
intended
extract
to do it,
minerals via your mining interface.
but he didn't do it. He didn't even attempt to do it. So technically, he wanted to do it. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of things that people
Veteran?
want to
What's
do,
that? You keep signing.
but they don't act
Do
on
I?
it.
Sorry.
So you
Sid
really
called
can't.
asked if I can get her a
But
timer, Metagel,
his
and
gun
15
did go
pairs of
off.
socks.
His gun did
That
go
can't be
off,
good.
so yes, if that's the case and his gun did go off and he missed, then in all actuality it was attempted murder, but he did not murder him. So it's still a felony of attempted murder.
I ran over that thing. That thing should be dead. You better not scratch this paint job or you are dead.
Well,
Where did it go?
I don't know where it went.
Just disappeared.
Said, screw you, I'm leaving. Oh, I saw it. You missed it. I saw it. It's over there. Up on the hill. There you go.
Got it.
Hopefully his friends don't come looking for you.
Site 2.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
We'll deal with the Ket. One thing at a time.
There's a body out here. I'm risking the radiation to get this body.
What the? Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out. West, Porter M. Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket.
So what was the guy's name that was behind bars?
It was a massacre.
Nilkin.
Lexi?
Why?
I've got another one.
Standing by.
You finding his voice
waiting for your
actor?
scan.
How do you spell it?
Nilken.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Maybe we can push the Ket back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on...
Override works, but... Sam?
Secondary terminals, no access.
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
You missed the gigantic thing that I'm fighting right now.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Lexi, update records for Trinitas Gordanis.
And I found all the names of the dead.
I'm sorry, I'm being so quiet.
I'm being quiet because I'm focused.
I know you're focused. I'm working on the thumbnail, that's all.
Oh. I thought you were searching up who voiced him.
No. No, I'm not voicing.
Well, if you're wondering actually how it's spelled. Yeah. Nilken.
Okay.
Above? Okay.
Clear? We're clear!
No wonder Site 2 failed.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the... Parts for the Site 2 project? Check.
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we... Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
Portable cover of Ket design.
Didn't bother to take it with them.
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
The research station is back online. I've...
Okay, select. So I need to make a weapon. Let's do this one. I'm missing beryllium. Beryllium and vanadium. I can craft the biotic amplifier, just so that way we have a weapon done. Skills, combat, combat fitness, the fourth holster. Now I can actually start putting some more into the into biotics.
Okay.
Investigate the entrance. That's where we're heading.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I believe there is something over here. Yes, there is. Back up.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. Radiation levels within... Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
I've already scanned it.
Did you leave many people behind in the Milky Way?
No. Parents are gone, but my old unit could still be alive.
Yeah, some of my contacts might be kicking around. Isn't it weird, saying things like that while knowing you'll never see them again?
No stranger than them being 600 years older than we are.
If we're getting into the deep stuff, we need a few stiff drinks first.
You started it, you're buying.
You're already here before us.
Look there. Coming out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Like an invitation. Hope it's safe.
Okay, now since we have... Okay, that does 48, this does 109. Obviously that one. Now shotgun. This one.
No. No, this
All right.
can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing.
Well, don't forget about the main stuff.
Oh, I know, but that kind of is like
Oh, you're good.
clickbait. It gets people interested.
I didn't do a thing.
That's a long way down. Can't tell how far.
And the rocket stabilized.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation.
All right, folks, I'll be back.
Oh,
I know I've been pretty
idiot,
quiet.
Peavy.
I'll be right
That
back.
wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
And we're jumping right down in. I'm not a big fan of the rubber stuff because it gets to me faster. I'm already feeling the effects.
It's acting like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out. Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
Watch your fingers. There might be traps.
I'm not detecting any.
I've made that mistake before.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Hey, just wait until we get our
If the remnant
studio.
aren't using it.
I'm gonna move the couch down there.
Got anything?
There's
For my
element zero
office?
threaded through all this tech. Imagine
We
the
destroyed
engineering
the
that would
couch.
No, the couch that's up in my office.
You mean the bed thing?
Yeah. Put it downstairs so we can
Only
have
power. I don't
this
think it
on a
triggered the
big
atmosphere
screen TV.
processor, but
Pathfinder.
On the wall.
Fluid beneath the floor just
On a
activated.
wall.
Fluid
This
Yeah.
running through it.
On a wall.
It could be generating emergency power.
That means
Your
this
scanner
would be
will have
going
more
back to my
details.
room so that way I could actually use it as a DVD player.
If you want to.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Man, I wanted to scan that.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
Well, can we
So if we
open
follow
the
that
door?
conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Minor
Thank you.
corruption.
Wow.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
You don't watch many horror vids, do you? We have no idea what's down here.
And we never will if we miss something because we're huddled in a group. I'll be careful.
Just stay on the radio.
I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
It can't be too risky for her with everything turned off, right?
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of...
Well, look at this. No way through, no interface points. Sam, note it down for later.
Comm check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch.
PB.
Yeah, P-E-E-B-E-E.
P.
They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy. Whoa. What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit. It's dead. Nothing.
It's industrial. Part of the construction?
Always explore.
A storeroom?
Assemblers, they're hostile!
Careful! Remember, they make other Remnant.
I just killed them. I am so happy now that my character has a full arsenal.
I'm glad you're happy.
It makes it so much easier to do what needs to be done.
Remnant!
Careful, don't fall in
Stuff
that
like
liquid.
this.
It burns through your shields. Found that out the hard way.
Use the pillars for cover!
Come on. Seriously?
Gotta hop up on there.
Oh crap. Nope, nope,
Watch
nope,
yourself,
nope,
it
nope, nope.
burns.
There we go.
Should have stood up on that pedestal thing and then jumped up. You would have made it.
You mean this thing down here?
No. When you were over on that platform, that little pedestal, this thing right there,
Oh.
then you would have been closer.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, so, word to the wise. Do not touch the liquid.
Hostiles down!
I'd say.
Yeah, I
My
liked it.
God.
Of course it's down.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
It's a door. That leads to a container.
There's only one item in it.
How come this liquid hasn't dried up? Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again, wouldn't that be something?
And another door. And another container.
It's remnant polymer. How do they know it's
Another
remnant polymer?
aqueduct. This liquid is everywhere.
If it really is like Omnigel,
We've got company. More Remnant.
edges!
Got it!
Don't do the other one down there.
Eyes up! Don't let them get above us!
That guy would ever.
Keep up the pressure! We're almost through!
Oh, that door's locked.
Hostiles down!
Hostiles down. For now. Bound to run into a couple.
PB!
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority. The remnants still shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Ain't that true? Just checking head door number 3.
It's a donkey. Okay, sorry. That's a what's that game show?
Spin the wheel?
No. Let's Make a Deal.
You mean Deal or No Deal?
No. It's a show called Let's Make a Deal.
That's one way to light a room.
Lights
The
right out
atmosphere
of the door.
processor we found before
Right out of,
didn't need
not
all
door,
these steps.
floor.
That just
That are
interfaced with
motion
directly.
sensors.
Let's not.
Direct intervention was necessary.
Are we
in that
gonna
case,
have a
but clearly otherwise.
stalagmite conversation now?
No.
Floor, door.
Blame the alcohol.
Okay. Always willing to blame the alcohol.
Okay, I'm
Look how high it is.
this way first.
Might be another gravity well. The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before. That looks like a turret. Be careful.
Looks like we got that turret on our side just in time!
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
Device appears defective.
Ow!
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
Okay.
There are only glimpses into another civilization. Too bad we have to keep destroying them.
They must be fighting for a reason. All these mysteries. Something big is happening in Andromeda, Ryder. Something magnificent.
Let's find that system lockdown.
I don't know why, but I want to snap into a Slim Jim.
You used to love those things.
I know, but they're so expensive now. Even the cheap ones are like...
Barely any dust.
The little tiny
How old
ones
is
are
this
like
place?
44 cents a
Unknown.
piece.
Radiation counts indicate
That's
the
not
vault has
that
been offline
expensive.
for several hundred years.
For that?
Around
Yeah,
the
that's
time
not
the Scourge
expensive.
appeared,
that?
I've seen stuff that small
maybe the Scourge is why
for
all
about
this
like
tech was abandoned.
There's other, there's,
$1.50.
yeah, but there's knockoff ones that are bigger that are like $1.19. That are fatter.
Crap, the conduit's spraying a leak.
Right over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
The resident, or, polymer?
I I don't think
Ryder,
that is it.
Up here! What happened? I can't get any doors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot. The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. Let's see if we powered up a way out of here.
Whoa.
Will you look at that?
Nowhere to go but down. Looks like they didn't want anyone getting through here easy.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
That's a lot of Omni-gel.
Planes? All the way down here?
That's strange.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
Company!
That's what the assemblers make.
Clear!
This is actually quite interesting.
Why? Because it's a new solar system?
It's like a side room. Still, could be anything in
A
here.
little more action than cutscenes from MV3.
It'll be fine. See? Absolutely fine.
Hate this. Hate it.
Oh, it's feeling so nice and cheery.
It made a new path. I think... Observers coming up at us!
Armor hydraulics compensating.
That would have been very terrible if they didn't. Gonna wait until they're over here.
Where'd she go?
Oh, that bit's slippery.
Now where does that go? We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
Ryder, I think I got it. This relic is some kind of data.
More remnant back here.
Sorry, BB.
Sounds like you made it.
Look at all those data patterns. It's
practically a library.
Data recovered. A phrase that seems analogous to atmospheric conditions.
Atmosphere again.
We're on the right track.
You're better at
Data
Sudoku
recovered.
than I am.
These fragments appear to be from system reports generated by the Vault.
I'm better at Sudoku.
Most of the systems described.
Well,
I think that's enough.
Because this chest right here requires Sudoku.
Okay, well, I'll help you with it. Alright.
And nope. That's right there.
Nope. 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 Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. No. Gotta go back up. Nope. Okay, wait, hold on.
Let me actually do that.
Yeah. You're good. And nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. You can't do it because it's in the same. Yeah, there you go. It's in the same square. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. 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 Yeah. And yeah.
That did it.
It's all about finding patterns and being able to look at the big picture, not each individual thing. Although that's not really a hard puzzle.
Oh, sometimes they get very difficult.
Well, the more squares you have, like the more groupings, yes, the harder it gets.
Oh, they do really get more squares and stuff like that.
Okay.
Someday.
Sometimes there's even pluses. By pluses, I mean a group that makes it look like a plus.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's actually considered a diamond.
Oh, they made it before it went down.
Got a path to.
Down.
Whoa!
Thank you for the quick access.
I didn't think nothing. Interface. Land bridge.
Actually, there's nothing holding this bridge up.
Walk on air.
I know, it's a gravity well.
No, it's not even a gravity well.
Container.
The air's tingling. Like the moment before lightning.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close.
More
question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
As you can see, this is the only one that is active out of the three.
That must be the lockdown console.
What'd you do?
Turned it off.
Huh. Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled.
It's
the
an
vault and the
alien
atmosphere
Rubik's
processor
Cube.
should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you?
The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
The ship?
Ryder.
Go! Up, we gotta run. Run.
Hey,
Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam.
I know, Sam!
No duh. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Too far to jump! Got another bridge? Keep running! Faster! Don't let it catch us!
Another gravity well!
We don't know where it goes!
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
It's sweeping the whole vault! Kills anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! The barrier's gone!
You want that thing? Grab it quick!
That's the door to the entrance. Almost there!
Good thing there's no puzzle to it.
Okay, I was holding my breath there, I have to admit.
Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, it's right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Shit, it's sealed. Try to get something under it.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
What was that? Field.
I know a trap when I see one.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Nothing like outrunning death.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering lost
like
console
outrunning
activity.
Yep.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
This tech can create observers from nowhere, or ravage a whole planet. And that's just what we've seen. The bots, those plants back there, the atmosphere processors.
Mass Effect 5.
I once did supply runs for a
they do
council
a little
team
bit
that was
more
seeding some
in-depth on
ice
the
planet's
Revenant
atmosphere,
tech.
trying to melt the ice caps.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
Or radiated air if it hasn't cleared yet.
Yeah. watching the line. We're watching the line.
You know, if you watch it, it doesn't make it go faster.
Hurry up already, why don't ya?
Don't look at it.
I'm not looking at you.
It's like how you watch if you watch a pot boil, it doesn't boil any faster.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. EOS could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
It changes whole planets. Let's go slow.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there?
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
I don't know. We're a team. You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
All right. Pack what you need and...
Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
She wears the same clothes every day.
Yep. Be interesting.
She just changes her underwear.
Hey. Sometimes that's all you need is some clean underwear.
Okay, we got another level up. Think I'm actually gonna go into some tech.
I thought you were gonna level up. Oh, you did level up for dual weapons.
For holsters.
Yeah.
I'm thinking energy drain.
Alright, hold on a second. After you do that, muscles, sentinel,
infiltrator, and explorer. That's the one I want because it actually uses a soldier, it uses the engineer, and it uses the adept all at once. Because if we look at them individually, soldier is more physical based, engineer is more of the nervous system.
Yeah.
And then biotics is more of the biotic system.
Gotcha.
So this actually tends to use all of them.
Okay.
What, do you think it's time for BRB or something?
Yeah.
You need that smoke, don't you?
No, I just need to get away from this seat for a minute and stretch.
Well, I need to go use the bathroom anyways.
Alright. Well, I guess we are going to take a BRB. We will be right back in a few moments, folks.
Yep, that alcohol's getting to me.
I kind of figured. All right, folks, real quick before we start back on the rest of this.
Did it work? Are you on? To all viewers of this stream, this is this is Sharkbait. I have taken over Primal's stream to offer you a chance to win some free stuff on Primal's time. If you are a follower or subscriber of Primal's channel, you may remember that back in June, Buster and I took the Doom One Chip Challenge. Now it's your turn. Just make your own video of you unboxing and completing the One Chip Challenge. Then send it to Primal's email. Primal Buster and I will select our top 10 and show them on a later stream. We will let the viewers vote on the one they like best. The top 5 videos will win a custom-made PVA media one chip challenge, decorative hand towel. Full contest details and rules will be in this video's description and rolling on the screen now. Good luck. FBI, open up! Crap! I gotta get out of here.
So I was telling the dog to quit jumping on me. Oh, what the hell happened? Okay, guys, we're back. I just had to play that trailer.
You have already logged.
Okay, so we did use our skills.
Ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
No question.
It's weird to think that if we pull this off, everything we're looking at could change.
What are military?
I liked those
Science, research, or military?
Future EOS.
I don't know.
Green fields, rivers, forests.
Context. You gotta pick.
Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
Well, if we were playing Mass Effect, I would say military, like the original Mass Effect. What is coming after you?
A Karkin.
This area can be mined for resources.
Do they actually damage the...
Yes, they do. They can slowly damage the shields. And then once the shields are gone, it can damage the Nomad's health. But we can upgrade.
Okay. I was wondering about that.
Cat ahead. They appear to be
if we were playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I would say it would be,
Think that's it.
Ryder, about time you joined the party. Think I made them angry. Good.
Ooh, big guy with a shield. Mine.
That's it, kid. Keep it up.
That was fast.
I don't know. I really can't decide. Military or research.
You're telling me?
The research is clearly,
You can really handle yourself, kid.
for scientific stuff.
And I hear you're the
Yeah.
one
But
to
the
thank
military
for clearing
also
up the
provides
sky.
protection.
Yeah.
Had your number all wrong.
I guess. Go for the military.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed
Green
to
as
waste
a drill.
that.
Drill can come in green.
Just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
Let's see you deal with this.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Another country.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost, focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Let's ask you.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
I say military. There's too many threats out here.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself.
Well,
fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda.
see, that's kind of tough.
I mean, you picked military.
I know I picked military, but because you need defense, but he's saying that kind of makes a statement.
That's true, but we do need to defend ourselves. The Ket, they will not listen to what we say at all.
Okay. Go with military.
A military outpost. We defend our own against the Ket. Or anyone else.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
It's a good little puppy. Good little puppy. Yes, the puppy has joined us again.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Quit licking me! Oh, now you're gonna yawn in my face again.
Outpost block inbound.
Back to BRB. That's dog plus technical difficulties. Sorry, folks.
August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose.
I think you pressed the fast.
We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I think the dog pressed the fast key.
The dog's now on my lap.
Yep, the dog has hopped up on Primal's lap, and this is no small dog. You are no small dog.
But it's definitely not a big dog.
Yeah, go play on your bone. He ran for the back door.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Oh, he's gonna have to wait.
Understood.
Yeah.
Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
Okay, now he's back.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
What are you looking at?
Eos is far from golden.
Play with your rope.
But now it's defensible. Arguing
Get your rope, bud.
will come later. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The Reality Rider? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Okay. Surprised I didn't actually destroy my bone.
Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope. We can work with that.
You've got really strong ankles.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there we go. Come on, it's highlighted. Let me scan it. Oh, I already did. Alright, what's in here?
Ah! I was in the shower.
Nothing by the looks of it.
You just walk into people's homes.
Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. The Hyperion model.
Oh.
Though we do actually have to talk to Bradley. Which is all the way over here.
Surprised you're not hopping.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Well, now it's just a teleport.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains low.
Alright, I just need to see if there's any more of those memory triggers. Hidden the rocks for science, hidden the rocks for science, memory trigger, and hidden the rocks for science. We're gonna have to come back for that memory trigger.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder,
Good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus.
Copy, paste,
Follow
repeat.
that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Okay. We'll come back here once everything has been, cleaned up a bit.
Okay.
As in the radiation. And if you heard that squeak, that was from the chute.
Yep. My shoe felt like squeaking.
Alright, where's the nomad? There.
Squeak again. Squeak again. Now I can do it on command. Why can't you go in?
Oh, I can. It's just this is more, lore immersive. Because technically you would have to drive it in. He wants something. He's waiting patiently. You're more than capable of doing it.
I don't want to get up.
I don't want to get up either. He's looking at you. And now he's looking at me.
Folks, the dog needs to take a poopy break. So I guess. Do you want to go out, Atlas? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go outside? Yep. He's running.
Is he jumping on the door?
No, he's waiting for me. Do you want to go outside? Want to go outside? You want to go outside? You want to go outside? You want to go outside? There we go. Talking.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk
I'll be
assignments
back,
for
folks.
PB and Drag.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
Sorry if you can hear that.
Fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
So for those of you that don't understand
Let's
dog,
be kind
he just
and
spouted
give each
off
other the benefit of the doubt.
phrases
Finding a home
and
for tens of
quotes
thousands in
from
this
Shakespeare.
hellscape is
Real
stressful enough
funny.
without adding dysfunction.
Basically, he
You got
wanted
it,
to
boss.
go outside.
Yes. So he is outside,
If
and in a
Krogan are
couple
known
minutes
for
I'll have
one
to go
thing,
get him.
it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Not really a good leader, are you, Ryder?
Oh.
Anything at the VidCon? Nope. Alley-oop.
I'm in the galley when you're free.
Alright. Send strike team. Golf. Send strike team. This also helps us get resources. Research center. Research. We're gonna do armors, and then we're gonna do some of the N7 stuff. Because I really want the N7 armor. And to develop said armor, what do I need for the helmet? Ah, man, I'm missing a lot of stuff for the helmet.
Wow.
Yeah. I need 50 copper, 20 iridium, and 10 platinum for the helmet. The chest, it requires 140 copper, 70 iridium, and 20 platinum. And then the...
So in other words, to sum it all up, you need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the legs, it needs 50, 20, and 10. So the legs are the same amount as the helmet. And I guess the arms are the same amount as the helmet as well. So that's
a lot.
30 platinum, 60 iron, 150 copper, and then to add the chest to it, that's 290 copper. We said 150 for iridium.
I don't know. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
It's a lot.
My brain is not functioning right now. It's on standby mode.
Got nothing in there, but we can buy a remnant decryption key. That's going to be useful. Oh yeah, we have to talk to the crew.
Okay, let's talk to the crew.
Alright. Going here first.
Nice place you found.
So,
clean air.
Quick question. Who should we romance? Cora or
Something
Vetra?
on your mind?
For what?
Who should we romance? Cora, Vetra, or PB?
I'm trying to think of a snappy phrase, and I can't think of anything.
Vetra's a Turian, PB is the Asari, Cora's the human. We're talking to Cora right now.
Yes, I know.
What the hell was that?
What was the first one? Vetra?
I know that look.
Vetra's the Turian.
It's just my biotics reacting to
that would hurt.
all this.
Why?
I don't
She has
normally lose it like
scale-like skin.
A huntress should have better control.
I think that would hurt.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando.
In
I was
Mass
one
Effect
before
2
the
and
initiative.
3, female shepherds
Some
can
things
get with
stick,
Garrus.
Like losing the old man.
Bless me. Forgot to mute myself before I sneezed.
You're blessed.
You were his second in command. Were you
were
friends
just
too?
blowing out the demon.
He was more a mentor than
you were
a
just
friend.
blowing out the demon.
Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was.
I'm
he
thinking
liked
Cora
someone not
because
caring.
it's kind of like he's
How does
military
a human soldier
and
get to
she's
serve with a
scientific,
Asari?
so it's the good.
No,
Prove your
Cora's
biotics
military.
can rip an
Cora's
APC
military.
apart,
Yeah.
and people get nervous.
She was an
Funny
Asari
that.
commando.
The Alliance
PB's
found me a
younger.
cross-species
Yeah,
military
PB is
initiative in a
scientist.
hurry.
But
Sent me
PB's
to
younger,
Thessia to
like
serve with
way
the Huntress
younger.
unit. One of the few
She's an
places where my
Asari. These
powers
live like
were welcome.
up to 1,000 years.
Your father made
We
another
have no
one.
idea what age she is.
I don't know.
Did you forget about the lore from Mass Effect?
No, I'm tired. I'm not thinking. I have alcohol on
There's
the
a lot
brain.
of loss going around. Dad,
And I'm still
the
drinking.
Golden Worlds.
So it's
A
getting
friend
worse
and
by the
mentor who
second.
trained you to
She
be a
just
pathfinder.
looks young.
I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he
Oh,
chooses
let's
you,
go with
an untrained
let's go with the little
pathfinder, and all
pain.
this mess to fix?
The turn.
What the hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem?
Getting the
Cora?
dog?
I don't want to
Did he
rival.
bark?
Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Okay. Now we're talking to Gil Brody, our engineer.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. That was Gil Brody. Here's Vetra.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up, and I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Okay, let's go talk to Liam.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni Blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen
And
suspensions,
it's already
I
dirty.
took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response, digging people out of trouble, that worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
Yeah, but now you're shaved.
Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I don't think that was what he was talking about.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
Is that a
600
metaphor,
years,
or
give or
is
take.
he talking about facial hair?
Pathfinder.
Maybe
Why
both?
Andromeda?
I think that's supposed to be a metaphor.
That blunt.
Not meant to be literal.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Okay, that was Liam. Now let's check in on our medic. Sadly, it's not Dr. Chokwas. That would have been a real, shocker.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but
that's true. We all have our off days.
Yep.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Now, we can't romance her, either as male writer or female writer, but it's still funny seeing her reaction.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
And she runs away.
Yep. Oh, by the way, this computer here is facial reconstruction, so if we wanted to, we could actually, do a custom router on the fly. And then over here is our respec station, so we can respec our points.
Gotcha.
And that's a message to Tapero from Harry. Let's go check in on Drac.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Someone
They
somewhere
just look
shivered
like they
when I
have the
said that.
fish out of water
Probably
look, don't they?
Damn
You what?
politicians.
Their
all
pupils,
you
how their
brought?
pupils are, it looks
You
like they are a fish out of
travel
water.
when supplies are
Oh.
tight and
Because
you're
they're
on
not
your own.
actually looking directly at the person.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice.
I think those
Bad
are snake eyes,
consequences all
actually.
around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
Okay, that was Drac.
Climbing.
Now we have 2 more people to talk to. Well, 3 actually.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
That's a personal quest for her. Basically, loyalty quest.
Okay.
Hello, Callow.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian Ark missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you.
No one likes
I was afraid
Director
the Tempest
Tan.
would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Will do. Alright, hello, Subi. Now, Subi is a
of
lesbian.
The scourge. All that
So,
dark
our male
energy
character can't get
twisting
with
and
her.
turning on itself.
So she has
It's splendid.
an intoxicating Irish accent.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults.
Really?
Yeah.
Just all of it. So alien.
It's Irish, my bad.
A constant
Well, it's still
reminder of the
intoxicating.
divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often, as if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search
validate
for
why
truth.
I like science.
It's good to have different voices on my team.
Shut up, you hornball.
I like that.
Excellent. Oh,
That's
speaking
not what
of the
I'm
team,
saying.
I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Okay, that was everyone.
Small chip.
Yep. Compared to the Normandy.
Yep.
Well, the Normandy SR2. The Normandy SR1 was like a really small ship. Alright.
Alright. Well, we're going to call it here, folks. We're stopping about a half hour early, but I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's now 10:30 our time. So I'm going to crawl my way up to my bedroom, crawl into bed, and go to sleep. So, that being said, to coin the phrase, you folks have a good night, and we'll see you next time.